My fault, my fault. Hey, this is Jay Sproul, movies, music, sports, and life, and wanted to talk about Daredevil a little bit. Um, I'm gonna make this a pretty short review, probably 4 to 5 minutes at the longest, compared to what I normally do, because the show was kind of a slow burn the way that they did it, but it was uh, it was very smart the way they did it. I felt that it was very intellectual, you know, the way they start the show out by showing two conflicts at the same time. You know, they are showing um, Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, admits something to his wife that, I didn't tell you the whole truth. Like, I promised you I wouldn't kill the guy, but I did kidnapping him and I've been beating him up. On the other end, once Daredevil's girlfriend gets the invitation to come to the inaugural white and black ball, um, Matt Murdock was very upset about it. And then you have to remember, she doesn't know that he's Daredevil, and she has no idea that Wilson Fisk is evil. So I know as an audience, y'all want to be mad at her for the way that she reacts, but you have to admit if you did not know that your boyfriend is the Daredevil, and you didn't know that this guy he obsesses about is actually an evil man and not just the mayor of New York. All of her questioning Matt Murdock about it is justified. She literally has a reason to be upset. So they kind of show both conflicts at the same time. And I just knew that it would end with Vanessa deleting and eliminating her boyfriend. Well, the guy she was messing with when Fisk was disappeared. I forgot his name. Um, but it was really kind of a mercy kill because in that situation, he's probably been starving. She already knows that Wilson, been beating on him. So really, she's embarrassed that this guy, her husband, did this to somebody. But then also, what are the odds? She has to eliminate him because he's the mayor of New York and he was doing this to her. So of course you're gonna promise I'm not gonna tell anybody. Please just let me go. But that would be a scandal that would get him fired from being the mayor and get him arrested. Even if he went to Iceland or Greenland overseas somewhere and then told the story, you know, you gotta go now. Like, uh, Wilson Fisk kind of put her in a situation where she didn't have a choice but to do that to the guy. And I know she didn't want to, but she had to. And he knew that, so that was dirty on his part. Um, but the way his girl, the therapist, keeps harassing him about him being checked out and his obsession with Wilson Fisk, and then she keeps just taking the absolute crap on vigilantes, superheroes, the guys wearing the mask. Like, we know that she's taking a shot at him and doesn't know it, but she doesn't know that she's doing that. So I wrote down in my notes that when it comes to Daredevil, he's either gonna break up with her and make some excuse and not tell her that he's Daredevil, or he's just gonna tell her I'm Daredevil and you either still want to be with me or not. Like, one of the two things is gonna happen because I can just tell it's eating away at him that I just saved your life as Daredevil, and all you did was put me down for doing it. So, to make this a little bit shorter, I have forgotten that at the end of season 2 for the original Daredevil series before they changed it to Born Again, that they did some type of fusion. They put some type of steel something, adamantium. I don't know if they put the Wolverine bones inside of his back, but that's why when he fell, that's why he didn't die, because I think he landed on his back. I thought he landed on his neck, but I guess they could have put it all the way up into his neck. So basically, from his neck to his spinal cord, he's indestructible. I'm pretty sure he can still die if he gets shot or something like that. But that's why when Murdoch threw him off the building, he didn't perish because of the antimanium or vibranium back spinal cord, whatever he has. But they put him in general population. They didn't show him killing all those prisoners because I'm sure he would have. But he did go to the dentist from Murdoch slamming his face, and he used his tooth and he spit it out like it was a bullet. And from there, took a guard's. Like, how many times have we seen a bad guy take a guard's clothes and put them on? Like, dude, I know all my coworkers. Like, you think just because you put on a different outfit that I'm not gonna recognize your face of who you were? But he did that old trope and used it to get into the ball, and he took aim and he tried to take out Kingpin, but he hit Daredevil. So the question is going to be, how do we continuously see things when somebody is supposed to be eliminated or deleted and somehow they keep cheating death? Because it looked like a clean shot, and just from my vantage point, there's no way Matt Murdock should have survived that. But obviously, they already got approved for season 2, so we know he's gonna survive. But I just think it's a little disrespectful to us to just always have these guys come back and never any real consequences. All right, y'all. But it was a great episode. Jay Spruill, movies, music, sports, and life.